Hello, let's work on our reading skills. In this class, we're going to be working on pronunciation and fluency. We're going to be working on comprehension, and we're also going to be working on some test-taking skills. Let's start with the reading fluency. I'm going to read this. What I'd like for you to do is read it aloud with me for a sentence or two, and then stop and read it in your mind, really listening to the pronunciation, looking at each word as I say it. You're going to choose when you read aloud and when you read in your mind. Because when you're reading in your mind, it's listening skills. That's helping your pronunciation, but you also have to try it. And you're going to say it with me. I'm going to read it at a moderate speed. This is the kind of speed of fluency you need. All right, you're ready to read with me. Dogs are one of the world's most popular pets. They are known for their loyalty, affectionate nature, and their ability to bond with their owners. Dogs are also very intelligent animals and can learn to perform a wide range of tasks, including search and rescue, guide work for the disabled, and detecting scent, such as drugs, missing people, and even bed bugs. There are different types of dogs or breeds. Each breed has its own unique characteristics and personalities. Some, like the German Shepherd and the Doberman Pinscher, are known for their strength and protective instincts, while others, like the Poodle and the Bichon Frise, are known for their elegance and grace. Dogs need a healthy diet and regular exercise. They also need grooming to keep their furry coats clean and healthy. Just like people keep their dogs healthy, dogs keep their owners healthy. Studies have found that owning a dog can help reduce stress levels, lower blood pressure, and increase physical activity. It is important to train pet dogs so they behave well and follow basic commands. Even though dogs can be great pets, they can also cause problems if they aren't trained. They can chase and bite strangers, they can dig up gardens, they can make messes. That means it is important for dog owners to take the time to teach their dogs how to behave. When people care for their dogs, training them, feeding them a healthy diet, and giving them exercise and love, they will have a loyal, affectionate pet that can be their best friend. Very good reading. So with the pronunciation, maybe we need to repeat a few words a couple times to make sure you've got them. The word characteristics, characteristics, say that with me, characteristics. Good one. And then we have Doberman Pinscher, Pinscher. There's an S in there, we're not going to say it. Doberman Pinscher, say it. Doberman Pinscher. Good. Now we're going to do Bichon Frise. Bichon Frise. Now you say it. Good. That's a weird pronunciation. It's not weird. I'm so sorry. It's French. I am not insulting you, French. That's just not how we sound words out here. So Bichon Frise. It's a popular, trendy dog, or it was, I don't know, a few years ago. It looks like a poodle. But it's, I don't know. I mean, a Bichon Frise fan would tell me it's not looking like a poodle. Excuse me. Anyway, I'm offending everyone here. Let me just stop. Here we go. Good work with the pronunciation and fluency. Let's move on and talk about comprehension. So let's see how much of this you understood. First of all, the key to comprehension is vocabulary. Knowing the vocabulary you read helps you know what you just read. Oftentimes in texts like this, informative texts, informative means they're giving information and facts. It's not someone's feelings or opinion. That type of writing often gives you definitions in the midst of it. Look, this sentence. There are different types of dogs or breeds. So they're telling us that types of dogs are breeds of dogs, or types is breeds. So it just gave us the definition right there in the sentence. Another one where it gives us a definition is where it says characteristics and personalities. Well, you know that things are going to be similar if they're put together with an and. It's not going to be completely different. So if you know what either one of those words are, you can figure out the meaning of the other. So they're traits or features of something, characteristics and personalities. Now let's talk about figuring out the meaning of the whole thing. Titles are often a good clue to the meaning. Dogs are our furry friends. Okay, this is going to be about dogs. It's going to be our, so humans, friends. So dogs are friends and they got fur. That's a clue. Let's go through the paragraphs and see what each paragraph means. And then that's going to help you. When you're doing a comprehension exercise, if you look at every paragraph to figure it out, and then go to the next one as you're reading, you're going to understand it much better than if you say, oh, I'll figure it out. The next paragraph might make this more clear. The next paragraph might make this more clear. And you can spiral into something where you're completely misinterpreting the text. So we're going to understand each paragraph. This one says dogs are the world's most popular pet. This is the topic sentence of the paragraph. Sometimes a paragraph will have a hook before it, and you can go onto other videos on my channel to find out more about writing things and writing a hook, etc. But usually, unless there's some catchy phrase first, at which point the topic sentence will be second, the topic sentence is first. So this is kind of catchy, I guess, but it's not a hook. So it says dogs are one of the world's most popular pets. That gives us a clue what this paragraph's about. It now goes on to tell us why. They're loyal, they bond, they're intelligent. These are all the things they can do. So this paragraph is about dogs being a popular pet because of all the things they do. Let's look at the next paragraph. There are different types of dogs or breeds. That's the topic sentence. And that's what it's all about. This paragraph tells us some of the different dog breeds and what they're like. This one, they need a healthy diet and regular exercise. This is talking about health. This is also talking about dogs helping owners be healthy. So this is about health. Dogs keep people healthy, people keep dogs healthy. The next one says it's important to train dogs so they behave well and follow commands. And that's what the whole paragraph's about. Training your dog, you've got to train them. They're good pets, but you can't just let them act wild. It gives us some examples of some of the things they can do if you don't train them. And then the last paragraph, which in this case is just one sentence, it's the conclusion. This often wraps everything up. Let's see if this gives us even more of an idea of what this paragraph is about. When people care for their dogs, training them, feeding them a healthy diet, and giving them exercise and love, they will have a loyal, affectionate pet that can be their best friend. That's pretty much the whole meaning. Talks about the training and the healthy diet, which was the last half of the text. And then it talks about them being loyal and affectionate. So now we've figured out what it means. Now we understand it. Now we go to the test questions. So many people want to think they can figure it out while they're doing the test questions. And that's how you get 4 scores on your test. You have to try to understand it first and then go to the test. Okay, comprehension questions. What is the main idea of the text? Wait. You might be tempted to read all 4 of them and see which one you think is the main idea. No, that's not the way to get the right answer, because with multiple choice, oftentimes they'll put things down there that are similar. You need to be sure that you know what the right answer is before you even look at those 4 options. What is the main idea of the text? We just talked about it. Main idea of the text is that dogs are good pets and they do lots of things for people if you take good care of them. Okay. You have in your mind what the main idea is. Now you're going to read all 4. It takes time and skill to train a dog and must be done carefully. I don't remember them talking about how to train a dog. Nah. Dogs are popular pets. If taken care of, they can help their owners in many ways. Hey, isn't that what you just said? You were just thinking about the meaning of the main idea. That's what it was. They're pets. Take good care of them and they can help you out. So we know that's the right answer, but wait. Let's look at the other 2 in case there's one that has a few more words in there that match more to our idea of what the main idea of the text is. Owning a dog is good for people's health because dogs reduce stress. Well, that's a fact that they said in there. That's not what the whole article was about. And because you took the time to figure out the main idea in advance, you're not going to be tricked into saying, hey, the article did say that, and marking it correct. This one also. There are many different dog breeds that have different personalities. Yeah, we saw that in there. You might be tempted to mark that one, but no, you did it the right way. You figured out the main idea and then looked at the 4 choices. But there can be true things in here. Both of these were in the text, but that's not the main idea. Those are details. All right, let's go to the next one. The text states that dogs have the ability to bond with their owners. What does this statement mean? If you don't know, you've got to figure it out before you answer this question, because this is another one that there might be answers there that are similar. Don't give up and think, oh my gosh, I'm taking a test. I don't know what bond means. Go back and see if you can figure it out from context. Look, it says they are known for their loyalty, affectionate nature, and ability to bond with owners. If they're putting this in a list, they all must be similar. So they have loyalty and affectionate nature and the ability to bond with their owners. Okay, let's see if any of the answers say something about loyalty and affectionate nature. That would help us know that that has something to do with bonding. They are able to stay with their owners even when not on a leash. Well, that's not affectionate and loyal. I mean, maybe it would be, but they didn't mention anything about a leash there when they were talking about bonding. They are able to identify their owners by smell. When we back up to that first paragraph, nothing there was about smell. They can be worth a lot of money to their owners. Well, yeah, probably, but I don't remember reading anything about money in there. They can develop a close relationship with their owners. What do you need for a close relationship? Affection and loyalty. All right, let's go on to number 3. What evidence does the text give to show that dogs are intelligent? Well, this is not one you're going to figure out in advance. You're going to look at it and you're going to look at the key word here, intelligent. Whatever answer, which is information from the text, whatever answer has to have something about being intelligent or smart or not stupid. So let's see if any of these have something about being intelligent. Some dogs are known for their elegance and grace. Elegance and grace have to do with being beautiful. That's not intelligence or smart. Studies show that dogs can help reduce stress levels. That has to do with health, right? Does that have to do with intelligence, being smart? I don't think so. Dogs can learn to perform a wide range of tasks. Oh, learning. Being able to learn something means you're intelligent. But wait, I know you want to mark number C and go on to the next question, but take a moment to look at all of the multiple choice. This is going to stick you on a test. If you're not looking at all of them, there might be one that's a little better than the other. This gets more true as you're taking more advanced tests like the SAT and the ACT and the ISEE and all of those. The multiple choice, they try to make them very similar to discern your mental capacity. So always read all of them. Dogs can cause problems if they are not trained. Well, of course, it's not that. We know it's this one, and we're going to mark C. All right, let's do the next one. Read the following sentence from the text. I'm going to let you read it. Go ahead. Did you read it? Did you pronounce the words correctly? Characteristics and personalities. I know we're doing the test taking one, but let's work on pronunciation one more quick time and fluency. I'm going to read it at a moderate speed and you're going to read it aloud with me. There are different types of dogs or breeds. Each breed has its own unique characteristics and personalities. Say this again with me. Unique characteristics and personalities. Say it on your own. Now say it with me. Unique characteristics and personalities. Very good. All right. So there was a little bit of throwback to our fluency and pronunciation, but we just read this and it says, as it is used in the sentence, what does the word characteristics most nearly mean? Aha! We were talking about that earlier. It has something to do with their personality. Well, which of these have to do with personalities? This is like if you don't really know what characteristics means. Traits or ways of being, features. Of course, it's the way you are, your features. That's a personality, so that's also a characteristic. And you probably have heard of personality traits and character traits. So this word too might be a clue. But we're going to read all of them just in case there's one that seems a little more precise. Physical descriptions and appearances. No, it's not physical. Skills it has learned and tricks. No, it's not skills. Ways it gets sick and illnesses. Nope. So we know it's A. We're going to mark down A. Which 2 dog breeds does the text list as being known for their elegance and grace? Do you remember? If you do, great. You can just mark it down. If you don't remember, come on back. It said breeds. So we're going to skim this looking for the word breeds. Here's the word breeds. It must be in this paragraph. It says German Shepherds and Doberman Pinschers are known for strength and protective. No, didn't ask that. It said elegance and grace. Poodles and Bichon Frise are known for their elegance and grace. Good, we got the answer by going back up there. So let's look. There it is, Poodle and Bichon Frise. You're going to mark down number C. Okay, 6. Why do dogs need grooming? Do you know what the word grooming means? We use that word with people too. But if you don't know what grooming is, don't give up. So say, oh, I have to make a guess. I don't know what grooming means. No. Go back up. We're going to find it in the text. And we're skimming it, looking for the word grooming, and here it is. It says they also need grooming to keep their furry coats clean and healthy. So it must be something to do with taking care of appearance or, staying clean. So grooming has to do with keeping their furry coats clean and healthy. Let's see if that information will help us. Why do dogs need grooming? Oh, look, exactly word for word, to keep their fur clean and healthy. So we're pretty sure that's the answer, but you're taking a test. We're going to just look at all of them. Maybe one says a little more. To have a healthy diet? No. To increase physical activity? No. To do guide work for the disabled? No. So we know it's to keep them from their fur clean and healthy, and you mark down A. All right. Here we go with a little bit of grammar. Choose the answer that best completes the sentence below. Even if, though, although, however, dogs are great pets, they can cause problems if they are not trained. So the word if, which is like a conjunction, it's used in a conditional clause. If I eat too much chocolate, then I won't be hungry for dinner. If I don't trade the dog, then it will bite me. It is convention to put the word even with if, so you could say, even if dogs are great pets, they can cause problems if they are not trained. Well, this doesn't seem conditional. It's not conditional. You could maybe tweak it in your mind and say it is, but it's not a conditional if then. I don't stick a then in, perhaps you could use it, but no, it's not if. But no, it's not if. Let's look at the word though. Now, I mentioned English convention. That's like kind of like idioms, but what's common to put together. So listening to a lot of people speak English is going to help you know what's convention if you're not a native speaker. If you are a native speaker, think what sounds right. So even though meaning like despite the fact or it also means however, but I can't say that because that's one of our choices down there. But it means like in spite of the fact or despite, notwithstanding this fact, this other one is true also. And it is convention to put though with even. So we can say even though dogs are great pets, they can cause problems if they are not trained. We know it's though. But what about although? Doesn't although kind of mean the same as though? It also means in spite of the fact or notwithstanding. It means the same thing. So can't I say even although? No, I'm sorry, you can't. And I didn't make this up. Don't blame me. But it's not English convention to say even although. So you just can't say even although. Although when you look up the definition, seems to have the same definition of though. But you cannot use it because it's not convention to put it with the word even. You could use it by itself. You could say, although dogs are great pets, but you can't say even although. How about the word however? What does however mean in this case? Or why can't you use the word however? It sort of means nonetheless and all of that same stuff. It's an adverb. It's used to introduce a statement that contrasts with or contradicts another statement. Well, these seem to contradict. Dogs are great pets. They can cause problems. So why can't I use however? Well, for one thing, we never say in English even however. So you can't say even however. But the other thing is it connects to contradicting statements. So you would have to put it here. If you're going to say however, you have to put it here and get rid of the even. So if you want to use however, you would have to say dogs are great pets. However, they can cause problems if they are not trained. You can't put it at the beginning, and you can't put it with the word even. So I will have more videos up on grammar stuff like this. If you want to dive deeper into this, look what other videos I have on my channel. Anyhow, let's do the ones where you have to write something. This says, or make a sentence. You don't have to write anything right now. You're going to say it or think of it as a sentence. According to the text, which dog breeds are known for being protective and strong? That's easy. It was the opposite of the Bichon Frise. It was those other two, remember? The Doberman Pinscher and the German Shepherd? If you didn't remember, you could always look back. You're not going to just write the Doberman Pinscher and the German Shepherd, because that's not a sentence. You want to write a sentence. So you want to write a complete sentence? You're going to write a complete sentence. You're going to say the German Shepherd and the Doberman Pinscher are protective and strong. And there's your complete sentence. You don't want to make a list. I mean, you could. Maybe your teacher would allow that, but don't get in the habit of doing that, because you can't. When you talk to people, you're going to be more understood if you do a complete sentence than if you just say words, especially if you're learning English and have an accent. If you have a bit of an accent, it's great. It's good to have an accent. It's part of your identity, no problem. You just have to pronounce clearly. And when you say a whole sentence, people can have a better chance of understanding you. So anyhow, let's keep moving. Let's look at the next one. What are 3 ways listed in the text that dogs can keep their owners healthy? Well, let's look up here. Dogs keep their owners healthy. Studies have found that owning a dog can help reduce stress levels, lower blood pressure, and increase physical activity. But again, you're not going to make a list. Let's see an option. You can change the endings of them to ing, saying, putting it backwards, saying reducing stress levels, lowering blood pressure, and increasing physical activity are ways that dogs help people. But if you want to just kind of use the words with the same endings, you could say something like this. They can reduce stress levels, lower blood pressure, and increase physical activity. Notice I didn't put too much information in the sentence. I didn't even say dogs. I just said they, but it is a complete sentence. So let's look at this next question. It says the text explains that even though dogs make great pets, they can cause problems if they aren't trained. What problems does the text describe? So let's take a look. We have, they can dig up gardens, they can make messes. Start here. They can chase and bite strangers, they can dig up gardens, and they can make messes. We're not going to go chop, chop, chop and write those 3 little sentences. How can we combine them? Well, you could put them together with something like this. Dogs can chase and bite strangers, dig up gardens, and make messes if they are not trained. Okay, good work, good work. If you want to do more, this is a 3-part series, all on dogs at this level of English difficulty. So thank you all for listening. I'll see you soon.